That's a beautiful fucking
Thank you. Nice, dope.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, yo. Oh, wait. What up?
Hey, yo, man.
We ask once again, whoever's controlling the lights, we need a different light color for each song.
Keep them moving, my nigga.
Now back to Rochester.
Yeah.
Rochester,
Cut the fucking white lights out. Take the fucking white lights out a little bit.
Yo, math!
Hey, yo, Tom.
What's up, nigga? Them fucking white lights, nigga. Put them shits on red or something.
Yeah, we do this every show.
Where we at?
Every show. We love fucking with the lights.
Where the west side? West side of the house or what? North side, south side, what? Yeah.
Man, you got Buff.
What's up?
Everybody in here, man.
Buffalo!
But yo,
Yeah, nigga, change this shit on your fucking record.
let's go, baby.
Hey, yo.
Let's go.
I wanna do a temperature check in here. I don't know where everybody's from, if everybody's from Rochester, or if y'all from somewhere else. When I count to 3, everybody scream out, we y'all represent. 1, 2, 3!
Buffalo!
Woo! So tonight, officially, y'all are now part of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Shit right here. Shit. Hey, yo, Tom, man.
What's up, nigga?
Purple tape shit.
Purple tape shit.
This go for all the soldiers that represent the city, represent their
I
home,
love you for that. I
that
see you.
take care of their family. Rainy days, huh? Well, we gonna put a little freestyle mix on it, smack a little blend on it, because we wanna let y'all know you still, as much as it's bad, it's still good, because you learn something. You learn something. Yo, Joe,
Yo, we record or we hear. I can't really see you in the camera, bro. So.
All right here, you can see me.
You good?
All right.
You had a green screen, nigga.
I did. That's how I be doing my reaction videos.
Oh, that's fire. We here, man. It's the best Swoops show. I know it's been a minute. I got this strain on my neck because I had strained a muscle in my neck, so it's make me feel better. What's good? What's new, bro? You just got back from Orlando, right?
Yeah, just came back from Orlando for me. Quick, like 2 interviews, couple networking. You know, met a couple artists out there.
For sure.
Nothing crazy. I feel work with a couple more people, but it was classic weekend, so a lot of stuff is like busy. So I didn't get. What about you? What you doing this week, bro?
Wu-Tang concert, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot, bruh. I'm mad I missed that, bro.
Oh man, I can't really show you what I'm looking at right now. I'm probably gonna put drops of it in there.
You gonna upload to YouTube?
Yeah, some of them, and I'm gonna put some of them in this episode that we got here. So, Jay was crazy. Wu-Tang was there, very diverse crowd. Ghostface Killer cursed out the Armory staff that was doing the lights, doing the mics because they was fucking their shit up. It was like, yo, you gotta change our mics every joint. Actually, you might be able to hear this. Hold on, I'll probably play a little bit of a clip. I'll throw it in.
I think you can share screens. I could share my screen with you.
Oh, word! I forgot about that. Let me pull up the Ghostface joint though. How do you share screens with somebody? How you do that? We'll figure that out in a minute. Fuck it.
But like, how many people would you say attended the show?
That shit probably was 3/4 capacity, if not damn near capacity.
Oh, that's fire.
Like that shit was packed like a motherfucker. Like I said, I'm gonna put some not pictures, but videos in there. It probably won't be with the sound, all of them, but you gonna see some of the images in there. It was packed in there. I mean, I seen a white lady in there with a full head of gray hair, and then I seen college kids from U of R there. So, and then you see
Do you
niggas from the so.
do you feel like the Wu-Tang Saga show played a big impact on why a lot of youth was there? 'Cause I know we always respect the Wu-Tang, but I feel like that show gave us like a whole nother like.
I think for people that may listen to Lil Durk, NBA YoungBoy, and people like that, yes. But then you got the people that's just gonna always be fans of that boom bap sound,
Yeah, that's a
underground
fact.
sounds. They really vibe with what's going on with that.
Cause I had made a Facebook status I think the day after the show, and people connected with me. They're like, yo, I wish that Wu-Tang Saga made me a fan of the show,
Yeah,
and
but
that makes you go back and listen to the
did you look
catalog.
at the demographic of the people that was answering that question?
Um, there's probably like I would say they probably listen to like the guys like Lil Durk and them, like you
I'm saying
said.
age factor.
Oh, I would say like probably like 18 to like 23. I want to say.
Yeah, because you know the demographic on this show is 18 to 35.
Right.
We bring that dynamic. People be trying to front on us, but we be doing our thing for real.
So,
But yeah.
what songs did they perform?
They perform Heaven or Hell, Triumph, of course, Cream. What else? I don't think Ghost did all that I got. Is you actually? I got the track list. I mean the set list. Cause shout out to DJ Backspin. Cause before they got on stage, DJ Backspin and DJ Grand Imperial. You know from let me fix that. Backspin is from 105.5. We're gonna talk about them in a little while too. Shout out to 105.5, even though with the whole backlash stuff. And Grand Imperial is from I was about to say WDKX.
Okay.
So they both are lead DJs over there. The set list, boom, boom, boom. They perform Heaven and Hell, Older Gods, Guillotine, Wu Banger, Mighty Healthy, Eye for an Eye, Protect Your Neck, Nothing to Fuck With, Cream, Love Rap, Triumph, of course, like I said, Black Jesus, Knowledge God, Rainy Days, Wisdom Body, Faster Blade, Glaciers, Wildflower,
That sound like that
Daytime,
show like 30. That sound like
Scarface.
that show was 30 minutes.
That shit was wild. They was on stage for Wu-Tang. I want to say just got on stage around like 10:30, maybe 11,
Oh, that's
something like that.
early. What time it
I
ended?
think 11, 10:30, yeah, because it ended around almost midnight.
Oh, that's not bad. So they probably performed for hour 30. So what time the doors open? Like 7?
8. Those open at 8. I know it wasn't gonna start that when I got there like 8:45 ish.
Did anybody open up?
Nah, it was just they had Old Dirty Bastard's son perform as well, but it
Oh, okay.
wasn't.
Oh, cause they on tour. They on tour.
Yeah, they
Matter of
on
fact,
tour.
I think.
But yeah, nobody really opened up. It was just shout out to Backspin again and Grand Imperial. They was just out there doing what they do and DJing.
How was Old Dirty's Bastard son performance?
He
Would
was
you say?
dope. He was cool. He was cool. He had a
Mm-hmm.
lot of energy. He was doing his thing on there. You feel me?
Yeah, that's definitely fire. Now I
Oh,
came up here.
they had
Huh?
I forgot. I couldn't forget this. They had mathematics there, and they had technician and DJ there as well. So it was a legendary night.
Nah,
Definitely.
I want to see the footage when you drop that.
Yeah, there's some stuff on there. I should have took more pictures. I forgot I had my 50 mil. I was using my other lens, and then I realized I had my 50 mil in my bag. I'm like, damn, I could have took way more pictures if
We
I'd have
seen
realized
you.
I
We
had
seen
it.
you. We seen you with a camera and a blunt in your hand. We seen you.
Yeah. Some of
That's
those
so
pictures I
you.
took those with my phone, so I was just doing what I do, man. I was just enjoying the concerts.
Nah, as you should. As you should. Nah, I'm kind of upset. I missed that one right there. I wanted to go see
I'm
that.
I'm a little upset. Jeezy is not is have. I'm not the biggest ESTG fan. Not because I don't think he's a good artist. It's
Yeah,
just
but
that
Jeezy from your era more. Yeah.
yeah, Jeezy. I grew up on Jeezy, so it was a little different.
Talk about shows. I don't know. I don't know if you mentioned this. Jack Harlow show did sold out.
I know. I heard Babyface Ray didn't make it though. That part
Yeah.
sucked.
Yeah, I'm talking about kids. People was outside. 'Cause I had to go. I had to go promote the ESCG Jeezy concert because
Yeah.
I work with the team, like TB events, and then, when we came to like street team for the Jack Harlow show, there was people outside since the morning waiting in line for Jack Harlow.
That's crazy. And it's cold as
Like
fuck
I
outside.
would like if you would have asked me like, yo, who you think could sell some tickets out here, and I would say I would never say Jack Harlow for some reason, but then I gotta remember that he has a whole like fan base that is not for us, and
You
that
gotta
just shit
remember,
that shit is
it's
crazy.
what, 9 colleges in Rochester?
Yeah,
It's 9 colleges in Rochester alone. So you gotta think about, even though people that's from here may not necessarily do that, but you gotta think about all the college students that come here.
hmm. And you know what that made me? You know what I was thinking? Not that I think about that, bro. That played a big part in like in Florida, like what I was saying. So like for instance, bro, there was this girl I interviewed. She like got some 100K views on YouTube. She doing her thing, right?
Yeah, she called
But
the
you couldn't,
Princess of Orlando, something like that.
yeah, yeah. But she was to come to Rochester. People wouldn't know who she was, and that shit is crazy. Like, bro, you could be having 100,000 views, and people still won't know who you is. But like when I was mentioning like Benny the Butcher and them guys, like they didn't know who Benny the Butcher was, but to us they stars. So it's like that's just crazy how your target
And
audience plays a big part.
yeah,
And that
target
shit.
audience is everything because I got a cousin that don't know who Benny the Butcher is. I'm like, yo, cuz you out the loop for real? Cause
Yeah, that's what we be thinking. But whole time they got artists popping out there, we don't know, and we got to.
oh
That's what
nah, for
separates.
sure.
That's what separates. Like I want to say, like, let me ask you this question. Being that we said that, right? I would say Benny the Butcher is like a B-list celebrity. You feel me?
I would have said
Would you?
that to you before, but I can't. Man performed on Jimmy Fallon, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying as far as nah, you right,
He
you right,
performed
you
on
right,
Jimmy Fallon.
you right.
It's
So
it's,
like,
it's a little different.
all right. So what's the difference between an A-list celebrity and a B-list celebrity? Because I feel like an A-list celebrity is somebody everybody know, like everybody
No,
know.
no,
You
no.
go,
So if we talk about in the grand scheme of things,
yeah.
yes, he's not
But
he's not all the way up there yet. But if we talk like Kim Kardashian's A list, Ellen DeGeneres A list, Oprah Winfrey
right.
A list, Tyler Perry A list,
But I'm talking
Jay
about as
Z,
far as music. I'm talking about as far as hip hop
Jay
concerned.
Z,
Cause
Jay
with Tyler,
Jay
cause
Z, Diddy,
yeah, definitely,
Snoop.
definitely. I let me ask you, where would you put Tyler the Creator? Because I feel like Tyler the Creator could go to a lot of different regions and still be able to sell
Yeah,
tickets.
but he has a certain crowd as well.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I feel like when you're able to attain every region, that's when you become that's when that separates you from like, all right, I'm an underground artist, like, or you're in the middle to a mainstream artist. If you could target every region and do good, you're a mainstream artist.
That's why
Would
Snoop.
you agree?
I think when you just your celebrity, your star just go crazy, but that's a fact. Like again, there's no rapper on the face of the earth more famous than Snoop Dogg. Nobody. You don't.
Okay.
Not Drake. Not Kanye. Nobody's more famous, more well known than Snoop Dogg.
Right.
Snoop is that guy. Everybody fuck with Uncle Snoop. You feel me?
Right.
Pardon me, bro. I got something in my eye. That's just crazy. So, like Snoop is like the highest pinnacle you could be of him. 50 Cent, people like that. Everybody know 50. Like 50 just took a picture the other day. They had. I think I shared it on my story. Yeah, somebody came to see him, but they brought like a couple cops over them. He like, are you bringing the fucking police? And they like, man, it's 50 Cent. Cops fuck with 50 Cent. That's what they listen to when they on the beat. Like, shit is
Right.
crazy.
Right. That's crazy. Hell yeah. That shit. That like shit. That shit crazy though. So what was the point we was trying to make again? I kind of drifted
You
away
said
from it.
you said you people can have 100,000 views and nobody know who the fuck they are. That's
Oh
absolutely true.
yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like
Something
B
like yeah.
Love, I fuck with B Love. You feel me? Like B Love,
Oh,
I think his music's dope.
they don't, bro. Like when I
They
refer
don't
to
know who the
Fire
fuck he is down there
yeah, when I refer to 504, it was like, is that the nigga that be doing the dance and shit like that? Like, that's how they look at
because
niggas. But
it's a different kind of music they listen to down there.
yeah,
The music is a lot faster. You gotta think about drill music is real dark, slow. Like down there, their music is upbeat, fast, and stuff like that.
mm-hmm. Nah, that's
Especially
crazy though.
Orlando.
That's why I feel like. That's why I feel like if you want to be like a big star, like one of them guys is like we is doing the conversations with like I'm gonna say like who's a popping artist like a Pop Smoke, RP Pop Smoke, but he got every region. You want to be one like where he has. I feel you got a network. You feel me? You got to do
And
something niggas like, hey,
you got to remember who his management was. Steven Victor's his manager. Steven Victor is known
right,
all over this shit. So it's a
right,
little different. Like again, I'm going with Jay-Z. When Jay-Z was on the come up, Jay-Z didn't get respect in the South until he did the Hand remix with Juvenile.
Right. So yeah, I feel like a lot of artists are working on that. Like that's how you want to be able to capitalize and go
Yeah, you
everywhere and
gotta
make
build
money.
relationships and network.
Exactly.
And your network
It's
is
your
gonna
network.
determine your net worth
Hell yeah.
every time.
Oh yeah. So that's why I'm happy I tapped in. I got interviews in Cali. I got interviews in Florida. I got interviews in Atlanta. I got interviews in New York City. I got interviews in upstate New York. I got interviews other places, Savannah, Georgia type shit. So now it's like I'm gonna try to target all these audience. That's why Vlad really be dominated because Vlad, like out of all the interview platforms, Vlad interview you whether you from Sacramento, New York City,
Yeah,
Buffalo.
absolutely.
That's why it's
Vlad is everywhere with it. So it's dope that you actually got a lot of work done that week, man. That's
yeah.
supposed to be literally after I move, start of the year. It's gonna be a bunch of me moving around North Carolina, Virginia,
That
South.
they got a good
Carolina.
market out there.
Yeah, South Carolina. I'm gonna have to meet y'all at the border. I don't know. I fuck with y'all. I just don't fuck with y'all police, man. Y'all police is
Oh, they police be dogging out there.
they police is racist as hell.
I ain't never heard nothing about them for real.
South Carolina is one of the most racist places on earth. It's a beautiful place,
Mm-hmm.
but shit be going down there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. But what
Let's
else we
bring
got?
let's bring it back to the town. You feel me? Detroit Pistons are playing the Lakers, and LeBron James
And
elbow Isaiah Stewart in the face. Tell me what you feel about that. Before we get into anything, do you think that was a dirty play?
I think I'm gonna answer it honest. I don't think LeBron's a dirty player. It was a dirty play though. That was very
Right.
much a dirty play. And from what I've heard from inside sources, I won't reveal. Isaiah Stewart was chilling, but somebody said he realized he was bleeding, which kind of ticked him off. And then somebody came when when teams run over to do all that bumping and shit. They came over there to say something crazy to him, and then he lost it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I'm like, he is talking LeBron. I think not LeBron James specifically, but like somebody that was
Somebody
in the
over
huddle.
there.
I probably
Mm-hmm.
think someone like you pussy. You know how niggas be. You know how game
You
gets
played it. You
intense.
play. You
Words.
not exactly. You not only you play this boy, you coach. So you know when people get into this shoving match and the team run to break it up, somebody go over there saying some fly shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Like some slick shit, knowing they're not gonna fight. And, you know, we from New York, Rochester, New York, exactly. There's certain shit that people just want to slide. Like now, like you in New York City, you can probably tell everybody suck my dick. Some people get mad. Some people, but Rochester is like, if we ain't cool, don't use that type of words when you take shit.
Man,
So
listen. I always know you say that to somebody, you got to be willing to take it wherever it's gonna be. And my
hell yeah,
thing
that's why I
was,
told you. You touch my, you watch my take part, you better be ready to die and kill
yeah,
behind that.
but whenever I said it, I was always willing to take it wherever it was gonna go. So,
Right.
but for sure, somebody said something that ticked him off, and he wasn't feeling it, and he had all rights to not be feeling that shit because that shit is whack.
How you feel about everybody saying he had a chance to swing on LeBron, but he didn't? Like, let's be real.
But
I
that
feel
I
like
don't. LeBron probably wasn't the person that triggered him. Him and LeBron was probably talking, and when they ran over there, excuse me, for the defense of the king, how they look at it, and then they just got on homage. You don't know what him and LeBron was saying to each other.
exactly. How I look at it, bro. If it was like no disrespect, if it was somebody
If it was Dwight Howard, he got
or
punched in
Dwight
the
Howard,
face.
it wouldn't be that big of a deal if he did all that extra shit with Dwight. Because there's been fights. I remember Rudy Gobert and fought the Warriors one time when it was pushing and shoving, and it was like by the court. I'm not let me see. I think it was Miles Turner. They was pushing heavy, bro. And that
Yeah.
it was a big ass deal, and nobody made a big ass deal. But
Man,
since
Dr.
LeBron
J
James,
punched the shit out of Larry Bird
but
in
you
the
but you
middle of a
can't
game.
but you can't compare this generation to that generation. You got this
All
generation
right,
soft.
Rondo spit on Chris Paul. So
Oh yeah, Rondo, I agree with you. It was a big deal, but it wasn't that big of a
the
deal.
thing
And
was
maybe
the thing was that he was snapping, and he continued to snap. He never really leveled out. So I understand why they felt how they felt and why he got suspended. But it's like at the end of the day, it's not. It wasn't like he got all right. He got hit. He busted his lip. And like, yo, what the fuck? And he snapped, and he kept going. The nigga, his above his eye, like his eye was leaking. He needed 5 stitches in his face. And y'all over here trying to talk to me crazy, and I ain't even say nothing crazy to Braun. We was over there having a conversation like men, and he was apologizing, and y'all ran up over there on. I'm not saying that's what happened, but 9 times out of 10, being in that
Yeah,
situation,
something was
understanding
said
how
crazy.
it goes. That's
Right.
what happened. I was one of them niggas. You run up on my man. What are we doing here?
Exactly. I feel like the situation outplayed. Like it's basketball, bro. That's happening in basketball. How many times have you been in a situation where you playing with against your man, or just some playing
And
competitive game, and the intensity is there. It's a close game. I think it's the third
listen,
quarter.
I
Little,
played how I grew up. We used to go, one summer in my hood. Our basketball court was getting refixed, was getting remodeled. So we ain't have no courts in our hood. So all the hoopers in my hood, we used to go to other hoods to hoop. Feel me? And we talk crazy. We played tough, and it's not our hood. So sometimes you got to fight your way home. Sometimes,
and
yo, they not feeling the way that y'all want, and y'all ain't here talking crazy, and you embarrassing us on our block in front of our girls. You gotta be ready to shoot the fair one. You
Right.
gotta
And,
be
I- and, I-
ready for a
and, I-
brawl.
and not even as far as that. Just basketball gets intense sometimes. You be losing
Yeah.
sometimes. You let the most get the best out of you, especially when you're a competitor, bro. I know everybody
And
hate
that's
losing,
what he's
especially
there for. They really bring him there to be on some Ben Wallace type shit.
exactly. I feel like it was over exaggerated because one is LeBron James, and two it was over exaggerated in our timeline because we from the town. It's right there. I bet you the people in Florida don't like, he fought LeBron. So what? They probably moved on the next day. We still talk about it
Absolutely,
right now.
and just so we be very clear, because people were saying, "Oh, how can you do something by accident, but intentionally mean to do one thing, but it didn't do me to do the other?" That's very much common. What happened was LeBron and him was fighting for. Well, he was boxing out LeBron. It was a physical game. Things was chippy, and LeBron wanted to low bro him. He in year 19. Isaiah Stewart, shout out to Zay, man. Shout out to Stewart, man. Dope kid, good talent, but he in year two. So literally, LeBron's in year 19. This kid is 19, 20 years old. So LeBron been in the league this man's whole life.
Right.
So moving past that, right?
Hmm.
He was on some you trying to box me out? You getting a little physical, nigga? I'm gonna let you catch an elbow. But the way he threw his arm and he flailed
Like
or whatever,
it was over. Like
it was
you're not
up.
supposed to.
But
Yeah.
because the way they was boxing out, so your position changed.
Yeah, like you could move. Yeah,
You
good
moving
adjustments.
and stuff, so you might have meant to throw it like that, but because y'all tangled up in arms, you threw your arm up. I ain't
Hmm.
saying he right for what he did. I don't think he meant to hit him in the face, but I do
But he
think
meant to like send a message
he meant
though.
to send a message like, "Yo, this a grown man league, boy. Yeah, I
Right.
know you 6'8", I know you 250, but this 6'9", 270 at 32,
Right.
33 years old.
Right.
He might be older than I think LeBron like 34, 35,
Yeah,
shit like
LeBron
that.
like yeah, so he gotta be like 34, 35 already,
Yeah.
36.
So he like, yo, this a grown man league, boy.
I ain't mad at that play. No funny shit. I know
Well,
it is funny.
I understand it because I play semi-pro football. I played in a professional league once before too on some arena shit, and I got that even when I came into college as a freshman, they was like some of the upperclassmen. They was like, yo, this ain't high school no more.
But yeah, they be like you gotta prove your stuff out here. You feel me? I'm the big dog
Yeah.
on this shit.
I
They
remember.
gonna
I'll never
they gonna
forget. I was a little. We playing through the whistle. You feel me? So I'm like, boom. I'm a nigga. At the time I was a real loyal nigga. I was nice to my teammates, but I'm nasty on the field. So my teammates, we in practice. I'm like, I ain't trying to do too much. I ain't trying to get this nigga hurt. Boom, boom. But after the play, I beat him, and then me and the running back have a stalemate at the goal line. Nobody. He don't score. Uh, it's not necessarily. He don't really necessarily score. I don't really stop him. It's just a stalemate. It don't go nowhere. Stop motion. Old lineman woke up to me. It's my boy Rainey. I never forget him. Shout out to Rainey. Nigga come over and shove me. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? We on the same team, bitch. And the niggas is looking at me. I'm like, oh nah, fuck that. And from that day on, I was like, all right, this is how niggas moving in practice. This is how I'm moving in practice. I'm on some shit with everybody.
Mm. But that comes with being compared, like I said, like bro, before that AD and what's called just got to fight. Why he just got to fight? And on the same team. When the game's intense and shit like that,
Yeah.
y'all both want to win, y'all compete and win.
Hey
That's what
man,
happens.
Isaiah Stewart about to be loved in Detroit for forever because you know how Detroit culture is. They love that
But
tough shit.
that's bad boy Pistons 3.0 because you got the original one, they got a chance to build up in them era, and now you got
Yeah,
this.
and and it's just he got that energy. He don't need to score 25 points a game.
You don't need no
He
play
a
stuff.
high energy guy. He going
Exactly. He
protect the
played old
paint.
school basketball.
He gonna protect the paint. He gonna get rebounds. He going to adjust shots. He's good. He's gonna be a guy that you see on all defensive teams in the years to come. So, like, and you seen him be affected by it after he got out the game because they was up before the shit would happen with him and LeBron, and then after the fact, the middle of the paint become a freeway. Everybody attacking the basket. They can't stop nobody.
Mm.
So his presence was definitely missed. And it's whack that LeBron had to be suspended because I think if all that don't happen, the suspension don't happen, and LeBron gets to play at the Garden, and he'd have been good. They just got fines.
The media blew out of proportion. No funny.
The media blew it out of proportion because social media brought it out of proportion.
Social media blew out of proportion. It's because it's LeBron James again. Like LeBron James got a certain image that he has to maintain in the NBA, and the NBA can have the face of the NBA doing certain stuff like that.
They played it in slow motion, so it looks so much worse than what it really was. Like, it just happened. It was a mistake. I ain't saying he right for what he did. I ain't saying he wrong for what he did. He was trying to prove a point, and it went left. So I don't know.
What happened? This ain't the first time LeBron got into a fight or anything in the NBA. Just anytime LeBron has got into a fight, it's been a big thing. You remember when Jakeem Noah and LeBron had beef? It was a big ass deal because it was LeBron James.
It's LeBron James.
Part of the game. But all right, so let's take it to 105.5.
Yeah, we had to stay here.
I didn't hear it exactly, but I seen a couple of Facebook statuses.
I know we seen people that we cool with on both sides. People that work for the beat.
Right.
Shout out to Chris Gunner. Shout out to Sierra Monet, because Sierra Monet be doing a lot for people out here, and she do deserve her respect, most definitely. Feel me? And I'm gonna say that looking in the camera, she deserves her respect because she does a lot for the local music scene out here, for real.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Somebody had a couple people were making posts. Some people we know, some people we don't know, talking about allegedly on 105.5 on the morning show, which is not based here because it's a national syndicated show. It's not based here. They're not from here, but they were saying that Isaiah Stewart should be kicked out of the league and stuff like that. But remember, they don't understand how radio works. Why the fuck is that shit blinding me? They don't understand how radio works. So that's not Sierra Monet's and people that work in the Rochester station at 105.5 The Beat located in Rochester's take. That was someone that's not from Rochester's take.
Right.
And people took it, posted it, and said, being 105.5, oh, fuck that, boom, 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 all that extra. All that extra shit, feel me? But DeDe In The Morning, DeDe McGuire, shout out to her, who is the host of that. I don't think she was the one that said it, but this is her show. It was probably one of her co-hosts that said it. That show is in Dallas, Texas. It's a nationally syndicated show. Before it was the Breakfast Club, but now I guess they have this going on with DeDe In The Morning, and that was what was said. And people from here took it the wrong way and tried to spin it something that it was like, oh, it's hate in the town, it's town hate, but that's not what it was.
Right.
And then Sierra Monet had to get on. Well, she didn't have to, but she got fed up and she got on live with Chris Gunner and started addressing a lot of this stuff. And
I didn't see it a lot. It's still up there.
It should be. Things were said about who was what, who was dropped from here. People talk about they got blackballed. They saying you wasn't blackballed. They stopped putting money into your advertisement. So it's a lot of stuff going back and forth. And I'm just like, I wish both sides the best. I think it's unfortunate that they have to go through it. I think a little Perko said the best thing. I don't know if you've seen what Perko said, but he was saying that artists got to understand.
Stop messing relationships.
Relationships are more important in this business than money. You can have the money, and you still can't go nowhere because you burn certain bridges. And that's what I try to tell people. It's like this game is like, if you have money, niggas will take your money, but they taking it like a lick. You a lick. It's like if you so dope. Niggas don't care about really doing business with you. This is like, all right, nigga, you willing to give me some money? I'm going to give you a bullshit verse or do some bullshit for you, and it's not going to go nowhere, but I got paid, and I did technically do my job.
And you know who the perfect example of that happening to? Class Murder. I remember he will say he'll pay for a feature. Them people won't even promote it. Them niggas won't even like share or nothing. He just pay for a feature. And it's like
the Gucci feature. Shout out to Gucci. No offense with Gucci. He did the jam with Gucci. Gucci looked out, but it didn't really do nothing because he didn't put no advertisement dollars. He
and Gucci not wrong for it. Gucci not wrong for that.
Nah, Gucci did the song and he shot the video. That's peace.
Right, you feel me? It's up to you to become an artist to to do the build a relationship with an artist. Sometimes you got to pay. Yes, the bread, money's the important factor, like and building a relationship with somebody. But then that's how you go from there. That's why Big 8 did way better
Because
than
he had a relationship with Class Murder, and Class promoted it. He
exactly.
promoted it. It was a lot more ties involved, and not that the Gucci shit didn't do anything for him at all. Well, he probably we'll let Class talk about that himself. I'll
Mm,
call him one of these. He'll probably say some shit. You know how he is. It
mm,
didn't really do much for him. Like, it gave him a little bit of buzz at the time, but it wasn't nothing that was where it got him booked on stages like Rolling Loud right now.
right. Exactly. So yeah, relationship play a big part. There's a lot of artists that's not that good, but they know the right people.
Yeah, every trip. But God bless, man. Shout out to Sierra Monet. Shout out to Chris Gunner. Shout out to even people that feel a conflict of opinion. Because me and Best been there. We wanted to be people that we wanted. Well, we still are work with personalities, but we're not radio personalities. And we feel like, damn, we know what's going on in the streets. We should be on the radio and doing this and stuff like that. But it's just a structure in place that happens in radio. Excuse me, that has to be respected.
Right. I ain't mad at them. You
I
feel
ain't
me?
mad. I
Everybody,
understand.
but this is where everybody confused that because this is monkey see monkey do. Somebody made a stats about it and like they thought it was 105.5 and that's where everybody got upset the whole time. The
It's
DD in the morning.
transmitted on 105.5, but it's
Yeah,
not their show.
exactly. It's how like the Breakfast Club was used to be on the 105.5. I don't know if they
Yeah,
still got to deal with them or not. But at one point in
yeah.
time, you used to tune into 1.5 and the Breakfast Club would be on that jump.
I remember that shit. Like, the Breakfast Club was on there. They was doing the show, but that shit was in New York City. And man, shout out to all of them over there, man. Shout out to everybody from 105.5 to be. Shout out to WDKX as well, man. I think you just gotta respect what's going on out here. Even if we don't agree, just respect it.
Yeah, I just think
Uh,
people just gotta like don't something that was going on a lot before I got the judge. People gotta know where their stress is coming from. Because when the situation first happened to Isaiah, I hear, oh, Isaiah suspended for the rest of the season. Like, y'all gotta stop. Yeah, before y'all promote something, see where your source is coming from, bro. A lot of people saying, oh, he got $5 million, or he can't play for the rest of the year, or such and such. Like, there's so much fake news that was going out between the time. Y'all can't just push the agenda. The same thing with the 105.5. Just because somebody you hear it, find out where the source is coming from. Find out who said it, bro. Because when they
exactly.
actually said it, they didn't know who said it from. They
But
didn't know who said it.
but you know, that's how social media is. It's everything is monkey see, monkey do. Like, it's
Mm,
people that listen to academics, and I fuck with academics. So we gonna because I want to get to the academics and college kid thing. Academics and Freddie Gibbs, I wish that they end that shit because I'm a fan of both of their what they do for real.
all right.
But people be like, academics would be like, oh, Freddie Gibbs is a rapist. But you just throwing that out there. But that man went to court, he was tried, all that shit, and it came back. He did not do that. So you just throwing an accusation, and now people that just listen to one source, they out there saying what you saying, and they putting out
Right.
misinformation on this man. You cannot do that. He was
Right.
not. He did not do that. Feel me? And I get into that conversation with some of my own friends. They'll say stuff, but I'm like, you only got it from one side. You don't even know what the other
But
argument
really happy,
is.
yeah.
So
Whatever sounds good. That's what happens. A lot of people like the truth. The lie always sounds better than the
yeah,
truth.
they only look for things that feeds their narrative.
Right.
And that's like that's not truly getting information. I'm whooping steal his ass right now.
Nah,
Um,
so yeah, a lot of fake news was going around. Like before, the night of. I'm like, bro. I mean, being an NBA fan, I knew it was all cat. I'm like, bro. When has the NBA ever announced
they're
a
never gonna give
suspension
a
or a
fine the
fine
same night. They're not
the
gonna. They're
same
not.
night?
They're not gonna fine him 900,000, which is damn near half of
I
his
have a
contract.
salary.
Come
Come
on,
on,
that's
we will.
there's rules and regulations where you cannot even fucking do that. Like, come on.
All right. So referring to the 105.5, I guess they made comments saying, um, he should be banned from the NBA, and there was only people saying like, as an up and coming player, like you should not be fighting LeBron or you should not be fighting or nothing like that. How you feel about that? Because me, I feel like people are over exaggerating.
They
They're doing
men.
too much.
They
It's part
men.
of the basketball fight.
They're men. They are men. It don't matter who he is. LeBron, I have all the respect in the world for what LeBron James has accomplished. But at the end of the day, those two guys on the court, they are men. So it don't matter if you're LeBron James. We're playing in a heated game where machismo and masculinity is at an all-time high at all times during the game. I don't give a damn that you're LeBron James. I still got to be a man. I'm not going to sit there and let you do what you want on. I'm not saying that they got to get into an all-out fist fight or whatever. But hey, yo, what was that about? You elbowed me in my face when growing up again, going back to being kids. I played on courts at 15, 16 with grown men. And I had to hold my own. If they thought they could be out there doing stuff to me to make me look soft and do this, they was gonna keep doing it. But when they realized I wasn't going for it, they like, oh nah, we got respected.
Right.
So
Yeah, I feel like people are overplaying it, like just because he followed LeBron or
because
like
they
it's
never
not that
played a
big of
sport
a
in
deal.
their life. They probably wasn't athletes. They don't
And
understand.
like, bro, in reality, it's not that big of a deal. People get spending all the time in the NBA just because he fought in the NBA. And now he fought fans, and not like he, like, bro, it's been worse stuff. Chris Paul spit on Rondo, bro. That's like, I think that's worse. I think that's worse than throwing a punch. Like, that's way worse than throwing a punch. I don't know if you feel the same way, but if somebody spit on me, I'm gonna go crazy. So, this, like LeBron and Isaiah Stewart, they're not even like top 10 worst fights I've seen in the league, bro. I didn't see middle world people go like this to James Harden intentionally.
Yeah.
So yeah, that ain't about nothing to me though, bro. I think we just overreacted because Isaiah Stewart from the time. But then again, drama sells, negativity sells. I want to say necessarily negativity, but it's drama behind it. So I got everybody talk about Isaiah Stewart. And in reality, it's not that big of a deal. Like it's really not that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure LeBron called him and they chopped it up and they probably back cool again. Like nobody cares
Yeah,
about that shit.
I
They
don't.
probably moved on.
Yeah, he not. He just mad at like, yo, bro, what the fuck is going on? Like they
Yeah,
said,
like
the inside source says somebody said something to him. Like, not only am I bleeding, but you trying to talk to me like, yo, what are we doing here? Like, what's up?
and players say words to each other all the time. Remember Jimmy Butler and what's called just had words. There's a guy in the Pacers, T.J. Warren.
Mm-hmm.
They just had words. They was about to fight. They told each other something in the post game media. It's not nothing.
Carmelo
Move on.
Anthony was waiting for Kevin Garnett after the
You
game.
feel me? And then like 2 weeks later, they had an All Star game. It's like, come on, bro, y'all making something out of nothing.
Yeah, so I ain't tripping on none of that stuff. To me, all that's weird stuff, man. Um, yeah. Again, shout out to 105.5 The Beat. Shout out to everybody, even on the other side, man. We yeah, I wanna. There's not a scene here for you to make it out of yet. The scene is not here. The spotlight is not here. All the artists that are making it are leaving, going other places.
Going places.
So you can't try to burn bridges and dismantle something in the foundation. It's a little bit past foundation, but it's still foundational stages because nobody's yet on that stage where it's like, oh, you from Rochester, and it's like, oh, Rochester's known for this person, this person, this person. Like
Mm-hmm.
Syracuse got 2C and Post Malone.
And you got to give Corey his credit too.
Ain't scoring. Buffalo got Griselda.
Griselda, yeah.
Rochester is on its way, but it's not there yet. So
He ain't there yet.
Can't do that, man.
And one thing, 2C, Corey, and Post Malone all day was Lee Day City. You feel me? Scory got connected to the Pole G by traveling. I read an article that he said he used to not an article, but I seen make a stats that he used to be waiting outside, like, I don't know if it was Interscope or Sony, one of them buildings in New York City, trying to talk to A&R all the time. He networked his way. Same thing with he put his video on the channel for New York City. You know that Rap and Hustle page?
Yeah.
Yeah, he put his video on that page. What else? Tucci went to North Carolina and blew up. I don't know about Post Malone's situation, but he don't really care about circuits like that. Even Griselda was doing their thing, traveling, networking. You see the throwback pictures that popped up of Cardi B and Benny the Butcher in the club.
Mm-hmm.
That's not in Buffalo.
That's the Bronx. Souls.
That's the Bronx. You see, he was out there.
Absolutely.
Okay. But talk about if we're gonna stick out locally, Dini dropped a new video.
He ain't dropped it yet. He's dropping new.
Now it's out.
It was out.
Yeah.
I see him say how many comments before I drop. I didn't know he.
Now Ace had sent it to me this morning, so I got to see it a little bit before, but it's out now.
Oh, that's fine. Dini dropped no music. Congratulations again. Welcome home, Dini. Excited to see what he's got going
so
on.
after the preview, what you think?
I think it's cool. I think he's just trying to get to talking this shit. I don't think he's gonna be prime Dini right now because He just got out, so you got to knock a little bit of that dust off. And I don't know if he just made that or if that's something he already had in the vault.
Nah, I think they say he just made that in the studio. I think he just made that. I think it's decent. You feel me? It's a cool song, like, but it's not one of them first day out songs. You feel me? But then again, you say you gotta knock some of that rust off.
You gotta knock some because again, the thing with first day out songs, with a lot of these artists, some of these guys. So if we go away from Chief Keef, if we go away from Lil Boosie or Gucci Man, who been rapping,
And Gucci.
Excuse me, who been rapping for a while.
Even Kodak Youngboy had a good first day song out.
But they've been rapping for a while, so and it's something that for them, they have a certain niche for what they do. Dini has it too, but Dini missed the time, and sound is changing.
Yeah.
Before when he came out, when he was out, it was drill shit, but it's transitioning slowly from just being drill to mixing with that Detroit and that Memphis sound now.
Right.
Everybody's doing so. It's a little different, and he got to just do things a little different. He probably has a different outlook on life after sitting down for a little while. Like it only was a year, but still a lot could change when you're just sitting with yourself.
Yeah.
And thoughts.
And this is like a crazy COVID. Like you got to think about, like the year he was out there, COVID was happening. Someone said chances. I think he was home.
Mm-hmm.
And COVID wasn't like I remember last time I remember being him out is with like the DeDe Young concert, and that was like November 2019. I want to say.
Yeah. So shout out to Dini. He got some stuff coming on the way. We gonna keep it positive. Rich Baby said things was good for him in court. I don't know exactly what he's going through right now, and if I did, I want to talk about it.
Oh yeah. Fact, he finds a charge, but he should be able to beat that.
Yeah, he fighting a charge right now. So things are going good. We just gonna send positive energy and prayers his way. Let's beat that case, my boy. Let me take this fucking shit off. This shit look crazy now. My boy Piranha. If you've seen him, URL battle rapper from Detroit. My boy Piranha's home. He just got released. So seen him on live the other day. Had to send my blessings. Feel me? Happy my guy's home. And he said he will be back on the URL stage. Them niggas got his money last time for the tournament because he had to take himself out to handle a situation with the law. They got his 25 racks. He ain't feeling that, and he's coming back with a vengeance. So shout out to my nigga Piranha, man. Can't keep a good nigga down, B.
Shout out to him. I don't really tune to like all the battle rap. But shout out to him.
He's one of those guys of that upcoming next generation. He's one of them. He's one of those top dogs. So for sure.
Shout out to bro.
Oh shit! How we get this far and we ain't talk about Dolph? We gonna end with Dolph.
Bro. I swear to God, I was thinking that. I just looked at the
because I'm looking at the mess. I'm looking at like the notes, and I'm like, we supposed to talk about something before all of this, but we got to. You said the Isaiah Stewart shit, so I kept running with that. We can end with Dolph though, but.
First off, condolences and rest in peace to Dolph.
To Young Dolph, to his family, to his children, and all his friends and loved ones. Shout out to PRE. Also, big shout out to Empire. We're going to go into that because y'all going to stop disrespecting Ghazi, man. Ghazi, shout out to you. You my nigga. You know how I feel, bro. You a good nigga. Waleed, shout out to my nigga Waleed Coyote, man. I'm about to be in North Carolina soon. You know how we going to do this when we link up, bro. You know me. Look, you know you got to keep a shooter with you. You feel me? I'm talking about a camera. I'm not talking about anything else. But what you about to say about Dolph?
Nah, I was saying
Empire. I guess.
Oh yeah, people, bro. I hate people in this Illuminati and his sacrifice and this ring shit. I've been seeing it, and like, shut up, bro. Like, y'all know where these niggas come from, bro. You know what happens when you go back to your neighborhood, bro.
They've been trying to kill Dolph for the last 10 years, man.
Yeah, you feel me? People been trying to kill Dolph for life.
Yo, we gonna unpack that in a second, bro. We not gonna do that right now. Let's talk about let's finish with the Akademiks and College Kid, and then we can end with the Dolph joint.
Okay. Bro, no fun. I didn't even know Akademiks and College Kid was beefing until last night when I seen that clip of Akademiks.
I didn't know until I seen you post it.
Yeah, I swear to God, that's like, bro. I just saw how big calling Cosmos. I didn't even look into it. Like, no funny. I just seen that post, and I'm like, oh, what the hell? And I was listening, and he was talking about they tried to buy DJ Akademiks TV. I never knew they had a situation.
That don't make no fucking sense to me. But
I don't even know who behind these College Kid is, to be honest with you.
I don't know either.
But academics be, you know how that goes, bro. When you're at the top of the bracket, people gonna be feeling themselves, like people gonna feel some type of way. That's just part of the situation. Like I just seen something about like Kevin Garnett said he didn't feel LeBron James, but as a competitor, when you're in the same league, that happens. Also, black guy behind college kid.
Yeah.
Did not know that. But yeah, academics. I feel like they feel like academics does not go back to its roots. I guess that's the problem. I don't really know. I gotta go see what was said.
I
How
think
it
they
was
feel
said.
like academics came up off of Chicago and
Yeah.
or whatever, and he like, man, I made $10 million off of
Without
Chicago.
Chicago.
So I just like I said, Act, I'm cool with Act. I don't got no problem with Act, man.
I don't got no problem with Act either.
I just wish Act and everybody he had issues with wasn't just going through all of that shit, bro.
But it goes back to being a competitor. You feel me? Like people, like sometimes shit get intense and niggas start saying shit because everybody want to be the number one guy. Everybody want to win. You got to think about, look, Carmelo could have joined the Miami Heat, but he wanted to be the number one guy. Instead of coming together,
he wanted the money. That's why he took.
He wanted the money,
they gave him a nice bag to not go to.
You feel me? But yeah, that ain't about nothing. It's not like they're gonna see each other and do anything to each other because nobody even know beyond college kid. And just niggas just gotta work. Instead of coming together, niggas rather, you feel me, hate on each other, I guess. But that's what comes with this. That's what comes when you in the same league as somebody. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that hate on me in grind season TV out there.
Yeah.
They ain't saying nothing.
They mad that we work together. They want us to be ops.
Yeah. Feel me? So that ain't about nothing to me, honestly, bro. I feel like, and academics off the Henny, he get to talking his shit. Like he can't stop academics.
That's why him and Freddie Gibbs got the issues they got right now.
Yeah.
And I wish that there wasn't that. But that's exactly why they got the issue they got there right now, because he was off the Henny. He was talking about his kids, and Freddie trolls, and he was trolling Act, and I think that they just need to iron that shit out, because that shit.
Yeah, somebody need to put them on the call, just how they did with Meek and
Yeah, he said he tried to reach out allegedly, but Freddie Gibbs ain't say so. It's one side versus the other. To me, it's a bunch of he say, she say shit. We can't really have any real confirmation of what actually is going on between the two, other than the screenshots that we may see from either side.
Right.
Shit crazy, man. Oh, shoulder. Yeah, man. College shit, academics, they gotta figure out. This should be whatever. Moving on, Dolph. R.I.P. Young Dolph. He was getting into your spiel about Dolph, about people with the Illuminatis and the.
Man, that shit's so annoying, bro. Like, just y'all be trying to come up with some conspiracy for why everybody died. Niggas died because they come from a certain lifestyle.
They don't want it to be a simple answer. And a lot of the times when these people die, it's a very simple answer, but they don't like the fact that it's a simple answer.
Right.
And it's like, you can't be mad at the simple answer.
They want to blame everybody but the person. You feel me? Like, sometimes
they've been trying to kill Dolph for 10 years, like almost 10 years now, bro.
Yeah. I think he got a bulletproof car.
They tried to kill him at CIAA the first time. That's why when the second time his shit got shot up, did 100 shot shit, he had a bulletproof car. Then after that, he got shot in his ass and his back, something like that. And then after that, this is the fourth time. This is the fourth attempt on his life that we publicly know about.
Yeah.
We don't know how many times they try to kill this man. So it's
as
like,
an art, yeah, as an
and
artist,
it's a bag on his head.
Yeah, as an artist, got moved right, especially in your hometown.
I don't think he was moving bad, because he did have his people that he had with him. But when you got a bag on your head, some niggas is willing to take that risk. Them niggas jumped out of a Benz with a Draco and a pistol. Them niggas wasn't necessarily looking for Dolph. They just seen that nigga and they like, oh shit, we can go collect this bounty.
You feel me? And that just comes with, but you got to think about Dolph comes from a certain lifestyle. He probably did shit to people. Allegedly. Like, I'm not saying, I'm saying
street shit, but he definitely did shit to people.
I'm saying his past, like, you come from a certain lifestyle. Yeah, you might get rich, you might grow old, But that shit you did to that nigga when you was 21 years old, that nigga ain't gonna forget about it. Just
That
because you
nigga
got
never
to change
gonna
your
forget
lifestyle.
that shit.
Niggas do not forget about that shit. They still broken hood, still mad about that situation. So when they can get up with you or put money on get somebody access to you, they gonna try it, some shit. So you feel me? I thought that was a situation, bro. Like you just gotta, bro. There's only one thing guaranteed in life, and that's death. You feel me? You can
That's
only
it.
run away for that shit for so long.
That's it.
Especially when you got money. People want everything you got.
That's it. Hey man, we gonna talk about some of this stuff off here because I don't want to talk about it on here.
Mhm.
But it's things that went into that. That was definitely a hit. People gotta understand it is what it is. It's unfortunate. I'm a Dolph fan. I like Dolph music a lot, but I understand what come with this shit. So
Exactly.
even
So
me, even me, myself, I know it's niggas that got it out for me. For some shit that I did when I was young. I'm not that person no more, but I understand where this shit be. So it is what it is, man.
all that Illuminati shit, these niggas come from the streets, you feel me? And there's only one thing that comes to the streets, death or jail, you feel me? And don't think because you disrespected 20 years ago, niggas not coming back and look for you. Niggas, niggas still holding that grudge, you feel me? Because you said allegedly you probably disrespected some niggas. They ain't forget about that shit. Just 'cause
They
you
did
guys
not
see
forget
TV, you
about
do
that
a
shit.
podcast. They could give a fuck how positive you change your life. Niggas gonna come get that revenge, bro. You gotta think about we men.
Not even that we just men. Just cause you elevated in life don't mean that person elevated in
Everybody,
life.
yeah.
Like
Nigga,
that
just
shit
'cause
don't
you
mean nothing.
exactly. And that's the situation with Mo, like the situation with who were they put in that picture? Outside the Empire, King Von.
Aaliyah wasn't even signed to Empire at the time that she died. So they
Yeah,
just
and she
saying
died
shit.
from a plane crash. Nobody could do, nobody could control that. That just comes with life for me. Car accidents happen, death, shootings happen, killings happen. That just comes with life, bro. And if there's promise in this earth but death, it's unfortunate for me. And they talented, so yeah, we feel hurt and shit. We don't know who to blame, but sometimes you just gotta be like, yo, that's just life, bro. This
This
is
can't
life.
be life.
When artists promoting killers just like that, you gotta understand that. Yeah, they promote killer and who they doing this to that to. You don't think people back in the hood like, all right, when I see him, I'm gonna do something to him. They don't give a fuck how
Absolutely.
much money you made. They don't care if you try to portray your image. They don't care about that, bro.
They
Just
care
like how we
about
doing.
getting
Just
their
like how
get back.
just like how Akademiks does. He does that blog shit. He don't got nothing to do with that shit. But I'm pretty sure the niggas that they catch Akademiks loaf and they gonna try to kill him. It's not gonna be no Illuminati. It's not gonna be no none of that. It's gonna niggas supposed to talk about the shit that he did, even though he apologized for it. Niggas
Hmm.
don't care about that shit. We want him gone. Some niggas just don't forgive because certain niggas be in a certain mindset where it's like, I don't want to elevate. I'd rather be like,
This is
feel me?
all I know. I don't got a chance
Just
to
don't know.
elevate. So absolutely, bro. Like I said, my thing is I feel most for his children and his lady because she has to be the one to explain that to them.
Hmm.
Um,
That's why I feel bad at too. Like I'd be feeling back with my damn and then like a guy that was put changed people's lives and shit. You feel me? And now people gotta go back to the old roots. Some of them. You feel me? Like,
yeah. I think
and
they.
I forward
I
though.
think.
I
I
understand
think.
what
I
you're
know.
saying.
I'm not gonna say. I think. I know, guys. He's gonna take care of paper route and probably because
No, I'm not
Dolph
even
was
talking
one
about
was his
necessarily. No,
guy.
I'm not even talking about necessarily John. I'm talking about like, of course, they're the good. You got to think about. I was probably taking niggas as like his cousins and shit in the hood type shit, giving them bread, pulling up to the hood. They don't got no paperwork on contract with guys. You got to take care of them.
Hmm.
There's niggas I was just around that golf probably just paying to keep out the streets.
Yeah.
There's managers and shit like that. They gotta go find new artists to go manage, and everybody ain't gonna be as successful as Dolph. You gotta rebuild shit,
Hmm.
and some niggas gotta go back to the hood. It's an unfortunate situation. Rest in peace to all. Rest in peace to Dolph. For me, I praise out the Key Glock, his wife, his kids, all that. But when you come from a certain lifestyle, the certain shit that comes back with it, bro. Or if niggas can't get to you, they're gonna get somebody next to you. It's life.
Hell yeah. Every trip. Every trip. Fuck it. Yeah, man. But that's all I got for the week, man.
That's all I got for you too.
It's a pretty short episode. Not crazy.
So, what you dropping?
Um, I got to do an interview with Flight Lucci. I've been meaning to do that. I've just been caught up with so much stuff because I'm in the process of moving right now
Oh yeah,
and all that
congratulations on
stuff.
doing. I don't think we talked about that yet.
Yeah, I'm moving to North Carolina, so it's a bit much. I'm trying to figure out if I want to sell one of my cars or not. I gotta tow one of my cars down because transmission stopped working on it. But that's not the worst thing in the world because I got somewhere to put it, and then just moving into my new place. Well, I won't be moving into my new place for a month, but me and my brother have a place out there, so I'm not tripping. And then studio coming soon too. Studio should be up and running by the end of January.
I got a couple interviews dropping that I did in Florida. I should be going to Syracuse to interview Lil Skirt soon. He
Okay.
was just on a magazine. I got a couple other stuff working for me. Just do one thing regular.
And we gonna do a Grammy breakdown too, probably on the next episode. Or we could probably just do a one-off episode to do a Grammy breakdown of
Yeah.
some of the things because I'm looking at them. I'm still trying to figure out what I got when and what. I do got. I think one of the songs of the years for hip hop. I think it's gonna go to Tyler the Creator and NBA YoungBoy. That shit is too
What's the
fire.
what's the other songs in the, what other songs are selected for the for that list?
What is it? It's not. It's. I don't think any of the songs was better. Actually, I think Jail was in there, so Jail might win. I'm bugging. Jail was in there. Jail might win.
You talk about best songs, right? You gonna look
Yeah,
at it.
best hip hop song. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey! You're a little loud back there. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, Megan Stuff be nominated for a lot of awards, bro. Damn, I
Yeah,
ain't seen
yeah.
this.
She got nominated for a lot of stuff. So actually, I'm bugging. Why didn't I just go to academics page?
Oh, Academics posted it today. I'm looking for it on the internet. I can't
He
find it.
posted it, I think, yesterday. EJ Academics TV. I know he posted it. Oh, I don't think he's been on his page. That's why.
I heard they tried to delete his account.
I gotta go on Twitter. Because if academics don't have it on Twitter, they should. I believe Elliot Wilson should have it, and actually Elliot might have it on Instagram. So, excuse me. Shout out to Elliot. Elliot Wilson, man. Elliot doesn't have it on his Instagram. I'm surprised. Oh no, he does. There you go. Best rap performance, Family Ties with Baby Keem and Kendrick Lamar. Don't think that's gonna win. Up with Cardi B, My Life with J. Cole featuring 21 Savage and Moray. Way Too Sexy, Drake featuring Young Thug. That may win actually.
Yeah, way
And
too sexy. You might be.
Thought Shit with Megan Thee Stallion. Best melodic rap performance. Pride is the Devil, J. Cole and Lil Baby. Need to Know, Doja Cat. That might win. Industry Baby, Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow. What's her name? Tyler the Creator with NBA YoungBoy and Ty Dolla $ign. That's a tough contender too. And it's not Jill, it's Hurricane with Kanye West, The Weeknd and Lil Baby. I
It
don't
might
think
be
that's
way
the
too
best.
sexy.
I don't. Hurricane is a dope song, but I don't. I think Jill might be the song that could take the cake for that.
Way
Let's see.
too sexy might win that.
That's the no. That's a best rap performance. This is
Oh,
best melodic rap performance. So I'm trying to see if any that I missed while I'm on here. 'Cause I don't think he didn't post the other ones on here. I don't know. Elliot, what's going on, Elliot? You usually be on point with this, man. Elliot Wilson is usually very much so on point with this. Academics should have possibly shared this. Well, Academics also put out an interview with Whack 100,
I gotta watch that, bro.
and I
I
watched the
watched
Bobby
the little
Shmurda
clip.
one.
I watched the clip where he was talking about Suge Knight is a snake, blah blah.
Mm-hmm. Let's look. Let me just look one more time for this Grammy stuff. There we go. Who will win Best Progressive R&B album? No. Oh no. Record of the Year. Leave the Door Open. Kiss Me More. Lil Nas X Montero. Leave the Door Open probably wins. Album of the year. Album of the year. Kanye's up for album of the year, not just hip hop. Little Nas X and Doja Cat up for album of the year as well. I think Kanye could possibly win album of the year. Producer of the year, Hit Boy's nominated. Best limited edition, Mac Miller's nominated. Best rap album is between J. Cole, Drake, Nas, Tyler the Creator, and Kanye West. Kanye, I think, wins that. Best rap song, DMX and Jay-Z and Nas, Bad Souls, which is a dope song. Sweetie and Doja, Best Friend, Baby Keem, Kendrick, Family Ties, Kanye West and Jay-Z, Jail, J. Cole, 21 and More, My Life. Right, this is best rap song. And I think Jail wins that one. Yeah. Shout out to Knife Wonder, also nominated for a Grammy for R&B. So yeah, some stuff in there. We gonna go do a whole deep dive on it. I'm gonna tag you in this. Matter of fact, while I got this up.
Yeah,
on
I'm about
Twitter.
to, that's
Yeah. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We done. We wrapping this episode up. You know.
I mean, next thing I'll see, yeah, next thing I'll see is next to each other. Just my car broke down. Can't get out there right now, but
Yeah, it's cool. We gonna make it work. However, it gotta work.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow the people at the bottom. So, yeah.